Today we're going to talk about the wide world of flutes. A flute is a woodwind, even though it's made out of metal. These we have are made out of nickel silver, which is an alloy, and then they're silver plated over the top. There are other models that are nickel plated on the top, and the big difference is the feel of the instrument and also the sound. The more silver, the more richness to the sound. Silver is a denser material than nickel. Nickel is a very hard material. That's why it's so good to make the keys, especially out of woodwind instruments, out of nickel silver, because they don't bend as easily. Some of the cheaper instruments out there use brass keys, nickel plated over the top, and they bend really easy. There are three parts to the flute. This is the foot joint, this is the body, and this is the head joint. The proper way to put together a flute: you grab the foot joint in your hand like this, put your thumb on this key, grab the body up by the top receiver, put it on and twist. Now, each player likes it in a different position, but for the most part, this one's a little tight, but for the most part, the keys will line up like this, where the foot joint will be a little off center. The head joint, you grab in the left hand, holding on to the top joint and twisting it together. The mouth hole should be in line with the keys as they go down. And that would be the proper way to put together a flute. Now the keys are important. There's a pad made out of felt and then covered with 1 or 2 layers of skin. That, when the key is depressed, will cover the hole, and that's what will make the instrument sound. So it's a series of keys basically lengthening or shortening the instrument that gives the different changes in pitch. The proper way of taking apart the instrument would be to grab, again, the foot joint on with the right hand, holding down that top key. You don't want to hold on to it like this, because what happens is they grab it and they tend to bend these keys here. And then pulling apart the head joint from the body, twisting as they go. Now when the instrument is apart and after they're done, the students are done playing, there's also a cleaning rod inside the instrument, and using a lint-free cloth, like an old piece of cotton, maybe an old handkerchief. We do sell some cloths that are really nice. It's a high quality cotton, very absorbent, works very well. The cloth will be wrapped around. Now this one's a little long, but should basically be only about so long. A good rule of thumb is to have the instrument case open, cutting the cloth about the same size as the inside of the case. And that's about all the cloth you need to clean it out. Cloth goes in, there's a small hole there. Now this is a plastic cleaning rod, so wrapping it around the top isn't as important as the old metal ones, because the metal ones could scratch. Cleaning out the head joint, twisting it. Basically what you're trying to do is remove the moisture as much as they can. Doing the foot joint and also the body. Going in one side, flipping it around, and going in the other side. The case is designed pretty much just for the instrument. So you can't put extra books in here. Maybe a thin pencil might fit in here, but not a silver polishing cloth or a lot of other things that I've seen inside a case. Now, with the cleaning rod put back, it does go in there one way. The cleaning cloth can sit on top, and if it's just cut to the inside, it'll fit in there nice and it won't interfere with the closing of the case. And that's the flute.